What is up, guys? It's Aaron with Dream for the Weekend. We are here in beautiful Traverse City, Michigan. We are staying at the Traverse City State Park, which is basically right in or right off of downtown Traverse City, which is really nice. And we've had a few issues here. We're set up now, but we've had a few issues. The electrical outlets were too far away from the camper, as you can see here. So we were driving around town trying to find an extension, and we did at Menards for like 42 bucks or something like that. So if you need electrical for your camper, Menards is probably the cheapest place to get it. And we are so glad that we did, because it's supposed to be a hot weekend and we're going to need the AC. So Renee is cooking up some steaks right now, some onions and mushrooms. Also, I forgot to tell you, look around. Look around. There's no toys. It's quiet. That's because we are kid-free this weekend. Woot woot! So tonight Renee made dinner. What do we got?
Steak, taters, mushroom, onion, beans.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here.
So Renee, tell us about your experience with the showers. Give us a review.
The showers at Traverse City State Park are pretty good. Definitely want to work on timing, because when I left the showers there was a line of 10 people waiting. Great water pressure. They are what you would expect they would be. The handles are a little misleading. It looks like turned to cold and then turned to red for hot, but you really got to do like 1.5 turns all the way to get it to the hot. And I actually had great water pressure and temperature, but I did beat the crowd. So we may try it out a different time tomorrow. We may have a little different something to say about it, but for this morning they were great. Did the job, squeaky clean, ready to hit the day.
When I did my shower, I actually didn't use the showers up there. I did my new and favorite way to shower, which was filling a solar bag with almost boiling water. Then I added some cold water, put it in our shower because our water heater doesn't work, and sat in the tub and showered that way. Did kind of a sailor shower. I really like it. I don't have to wade through someone else's filth to use the shower. I don't have to wait in line. All I have to do, heat the water, put it in the bag, sit down, get clean. So I'm really digging it. I know you guys probably think I am completely silly, but I love it. And the water is warm. You know, I'm not fighting the water pressure or the water temperature. It's just, for me, it's perfect. So Renee, she's got hair, and she says she just cannot do it. She can't do it. She's not going to try it. I'm okay with that. Kind of breaks my heart a little bit, because it's my favorite way to shower now. But to each their own. So that is a review of our showers here at Traverse City State. We'll do some more review of the entire park once we get a little bit more acclimated. We came in kind of late last night and had to run around and do some things, so we will hit you up with more review in a little while. Alright guys, we are getting ready to head down to the beach. We just ate dinner. We had chicken and steak kebabs with onion, mushrooms, green peppers, all that good stuff, and baked beans, of course. can't be camping without baked beans. So yeah, we are going to walk down to the beach here. We'll take you along with us, and I hope you enjoy the ride.
I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Last weekend, we finally came up with a name for our RV. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense yet, but it will. So what's the name for the RV?
The Quackin'?
The Quackin'. Do you get it? It's a mallard. The Quackin'. Quack duck. The Quackin' instead of the Kraken. I like it personally.
It's because you came up with it.
Well, yeah, but I think it sticks because, you know, it's old and it's a mallard, and
you know, wherever we go, they just follow us. I don't know if you want to show them.
oh yeah,
Our entourage is here.
yeah, we have the quacks, the quackins,
The mini
whole
Quackins.
bunch of ducks over here. So tell us if you like the name, the Quackin'. We decided to start our sticker collection this week while we're in Traverse City. We found this one at a little Michigan shop, and then we've got this one here. This one's Renee's favorite, a long one there. And then we actually found this one at an antique store. This is an antique sticker, so that one's pretty cool. Alright guys, we are packing up here in Traverse City, and I wanted to walk you through how we get the trailer hooked up, get it set up to take her home. So let's get quacking, ready to haul the Kraken.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
One thing we almost forgot was to turn the water pump off. Before you travel in an RV, you want to turn that off, because what happens is that water in your tank starts sloshing around, and if you leave the pump on, your battery will run the pump, and as that water sloshes around, the pump is searching for water, and it'll continually run and it'll burn out your pump. So make sure you turn off your water pump before you travel.
You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Another thing that is super important is this little pin. That is probably the most important part of towing any trailer. That keeps that latch in place, and that will keep your trailer from disconnecting from the ball. Okay, the last thing about trailering any RV is the emergency brake cord. That's what this is. It's attached to a little thing that will pull right out of your trailer if you get in an accident or your trailer de-hitches. That will immediately put on the brakes on the trailer so that it stops and doesn't careen into a different vehicle or cross lanes of traffic or whatever. The best way that I have found to hook this up, some people hook them around their chains here. I don't like that. I would rather have it really solid. So I pull the connector pin off of the hitch and I put it right there. That way I know it's going to be pulled and release the brakes if I happen to get into an accident. And that's all there is to hooking up our particular trailer. So the Quacken is ready to go. We are ready to roll and we're ready to get out of here. So let's move. All right. The very last thing that I do before we leave is I do a full walk around of the rig, make sure everything is tightened down correctly, everything is connected where it's supposed to be, and things aren't going to fly off. So, first step, we lock the camper just so the door doesn't happen to fly open. I also lock this compartment here just in case. Then I check all the windows. This one is a little loose, but it should be okay. What happens is the wind can get in these cracks and it'll eventually pull that window out. Then we check the awning, make sure that it is secured safely. I'll just walk around, do a good check, and this is before we have hit the dump station, because I don't want to have to do this while we're at the dump station. I check all the windows, make sure that they are sealed correctly. We've got the water draining from our water tank. You don't want that to sit in there. Check this, make sure it's latched, and then I double check that I have hooked everything up correctly. Everything is right. Everything's going to be free to move. And everything is good. I've got the brick down there yet that I have to remove and put in the trailer, and this bar here. So it's a good thing that I did a walk around. The truck, I know, is ready to go. I always take a look at the tires. Alright, so we got to get that brick. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to check this side of the awning. Make sure that it is secured. And I got to open this back up here. These are just little things that could possibly save your life or someone else's life if you were to get in an accident, or save you some money in damages. And it is super important. I have found great value in doing a walk around before you leave, just to be safe. Alright guys, let's hit the road.
That's awkward. Do I just stand?
You can do whatever you want.
How much is in the shot?
You're in the shot right now, but I can move it. Sit down. Sit down if you want
My
to sit
face
down.
is up here. I don't have a lot to say.
Tell us about the shower. Uh-oh. On the pontoon! No, 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 no.